action.
Welcome back, you filthy Valorant casuals. I hope you're hydrated. I hope your posture check-in because we back. And this match is gonna be nutty. It is between CSUN Red and SFSU. But instead of me sitting here saying and to everything that the casters are saying, I'll actually be in chat with you guys, simping for CSUN. But I am leaving you guys in great hands, not with just one caster, not with just two casters, but with three casters. I'm super excited to introduce Funny Man, Muted, and the OG Bent. What is up, you guys?
Nothing much. It's good to be back after my internet took crap on itself, but yes.
Internet Omega Lol. Don't be weirded out, guys. When you see a strap, I just have ice on my shoulder. Not a good day at work today, but we got it done, and now we are here with CSUN Red. We're gonna see some amazing games out of both teams today.
See, you gotta know Funny Man. He stays strapped over there though.
That's all I gotta say.
For real though. Yeah, but we got a little bit of a different TriCast going on as Queen's gonna be taking a break here, but it's gonna be me, Funny, and OG. So this should be real good. The TriCast, at least, the match is yet to be determined, as after that last match. And to be honest, some of the last matches that me and Funny have casted, there's been some stomps, a lot of them.
Some steamrolls, some straight up just running over them with a Zamboni.
And SAC State hasn't won a match yet.
Oof, so, really calling them out there. I mean, I'm thinking CSUN Red's probably going to take it all anyways. I mean, not saying Quima has a bias or anything, but her room did suddenly light up red.
She is imposter. That's all I gotta say. She is the imposter. Vote her.
Red sus. Red sus.
Red's acting kind of sus over there.
Yeah.
Hey, who knew these games could collide like this?
All right, and I am gonna be heading out, guys. Bye. I'll see you guys in chat.
Can you believe it? Queen Maker is gonna leave us in leave the hands of this and us or whatever. I'm already screwing it up without our original host.
Yeah, are we gonna know what to do? I mean, us three never been together before. I mean, this is gonna be.
Don't worry, I've took speak-it lessons, and I think I spoke it really good today. So I think we're gonna be able to speak it, hype it really well. So,
oh man, it looks like we're already falling apart into shambles here.
All right, but what we can get into real quickly though, this map's gonna be bind. Yeah, CSUN is, I think in the standings right now they are 2-1. CSUN Red, yeah, CSUN Red's 2-1, and like I whispered just a moment ago, SAC State is 0-4. Do we think they can get a win on the board today?
SAC State, I mean, I don't know. With their previous, how they've been playing, it's not looking too hot for them. And CSUN Red already coming out with some wins. I kind of am on the CSUN Red side right now.
Yeah, out of just the performance that I saw out of Black, I have some pretty good hopes for CSUN Red. They're 2-1, maybe 3-1 after this. I mean, it seems like the CSUN family really intermixes well, and they help out each other. So I'm expecting huge things out of them. So this is going to be pretty big. Like I said last time, for those that were watching, if they don't get a 13-0 this round, I'll be really disappointed.
You're really trying to get that flawless game in, aren't you?
We almost had it. It was 12-0.
It was 12-0, and then they did.
I thought that was gonna happen, man. I saw like 12-0, and I was like, no way. I was sitting in the other call with Bent, and I was like, are we actually about to get the first flawless of the league right now? But as some people were mentioning in chat, right? I guess you got to give them a pity round. Just give them a round or two on the board. Say they did something. Maybe give them a little bit of hope, and then they finished them off 13-2. But I cannot believe what I saw last match. Right, a perfect defensive side.
That was just, I don't know. Even with the last round, like the 12-0. I really felt like how you said it was just a petty round. Like they just gave it away. They didn't try. I felt like they didn't try. And if that is the real case, I don't think it is. But if that was the real case, like, come on, guys, come on, put the nail in the coffin right there. But either way, the nail in the coffin was still put in. 13-2, phenomenal match from Black, and now we're on to Red. So let's see what CSUN Red can do here.
Ooh, all right. Sounds like we got an update for Valorant. Is that going to change up any of the gameplay now? Hopefully not, but I mean, I don't think it is, but it's just, one of those simple updates. So that's what it sounds like. So that's going to push us back.
We gotta fill some time here. So Bind, what's how do you guys like Bind? Like it, dislike it? Kind of what's the opinions on Bind?
Out of what? Oh, go ahead, Ben.
I was gonna say Bind is definitely an interesting map. Unlike maybe the other maps that are going to be coming, as we heard that one snow map. I haven't really seen it yet, but this Icebox. But this map does have a teleporting system, so that does change up the game a little bit. Instead of just running around, you are kind of switching back and forth real quick.
After what I saw Poise pull off on one of the rounds, I mean, I still love Split. Split's my number 1, but Bind is 2. That was phenomenal. I mean, you could do a lot of things with teleporters, and I've seen things kind of happen, not kind of happen, but to throw a Roomba to go sweep the floor and then bait the player, come in, throw a nade, gets the nade on the player. I mean, what else can you have? I love Bind. Just in that sense alone. Teleporters? Who doesn't like teleporters? Nobody likes waiting in traffic. Everybody wants a teleporter to be like, boop, into work or back home. I'd love to do that stuff. So, I mean, Bind has teleporters. That's something that can fix a lot of personal problems.
Power, you would choose teleportation then?
Teleportation would be one of my, if I could choose some of the, it's like a petty superpower to me. Yeah, that would be it, because it would be pretty cool. Hey, dude, come over. Boop. Yo, we need you to come cast over here at the headquarters for the EDU. Boop. There, I don't have to worry about plane tickets or, wearing masks on planes and possibly catching the virus or intact with any people. And if I need to social distance, I can just, boop, 6 feet away. You didn't even see me. I feel like that one SpongeBob episode when he stands there and he goes, "You want to see me run over there? You want to see me run again?" That's how fast I want to be when it comes to that.
Sounds like a great superpower. I wonder if they're ever going to put something like that in one of the characters in this game. We kind of already do have it, I guess, but we need more powerful teleportation.
We need some like blinks, right? Like Tracer and Overwatch, just to be able to have some some really quick teleports. I mean, Jet's kind of got it with her dash, but we need something that's instant. But that might be a little bit OP, right? You'd have to have some limits, potentially some god tier aim to kind of track that mobility.
I mean, that's just where it comes in. You're playing chess now. Got to figure out who's better for all that.
I'm really excited though to hopefully see in this next week or two. Well, no, it's not going to be introduced till comp until the 28th of October, but I'm really excited to see Icebox get introduced and Sky, because she looks, I mean,
Sky looks dope.
I can AoE heal.
Yeah, I have
that the wolf thing or the wolf power up she has.
It's oh hey, it can flash, I can heal. It's just I mean, it looks like she'll be really good, but potentially also at the same time, maybe some of Riot's, implementations from League of Legends look like they're going to come over, because they're definitely known for releasing champs right off the break that are extremely broken. And Sky with her kit definitely seems like that could be a possibility.
She's an all-in-one. She flashbangs, she AoE, she heals.
Can scout technically with that wolf. Yeah, it's
seems like she's got it all.
She's your entry, she's your healer, she's your support, and she is your sentinel, all in one. Why do you need the rest of the team?
Pick a random comp. Who cares? As long as you have Sky, you'll win.
Yep, pretty much. That's what it kind of feels like. So I'm excited to see who's going to be playing those. I feel like the Sova players might be using that a little bit more, because you have it would be a different skill set for them to learn. They have to learn how to heal and flash and all that other fancy jazz. But I think the biggest thing is her recon wolves, and even just her, what is it called? It kind of look like these ravens or crows that come out and seek the players, but also are able to flashbang them for a short amount of time. So that's huge. So I mean, I could probably see um, even the Sova players swapping over to those. So that would be interesting. I could picture right now in my mind Bobik running Sky and absolutely demolishing with that Sky with his incredible Soba plays. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Well, I mean, it does look like we're about to be starting here pretty soon, so we gotta get to the one last final piece before the game, and that's gonna be casters' predictions. Start off with you, Bent. What you got?
You already started off with me. I mean, of course, we all want to see that 13-0. We're still waiting to see it. We almost got in that last game. But I think I'm going to have to give SAC some points, and I'm going to go 13-8. CSUN winning.
You're going for SAC?
Oh. No, CSUN winning 13-8.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, excuse me? Did I hear that correctly?
No, we got to give him something.
I mean, I want to play the devil's advocate just to play it, but in all honesty, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if all of us choose the same route, but I'm going to go for CSUN. They've been looking well. Not that SAC hasn't. SAC plays well, and they show up, but they don't finish. That's the thing. They start pretty well from the games that we've casted. They just don't finish. So I can't really put my faith into a team that doesn't know how to finish well. Maybe they adjusted, and if they do, then they prove all three of us wrong, and then we'll be smooth brain crasters for the rest of the night. Doesn't matter what happens. But at the moment, I'm going to just go ahead and go CSUN. We'll do 13-6. I don't think it's going to go farther than that, personally. Last game, I think the highest by Sac State, the only game that I saw go really close was in overtime. So that was it.
Well, to be honest, I'm gonna go with you guys, CSUN as well, but I'm gonna go 13-3. I just
not even gonna give them that much of a anything.
I think, to be honest, I think give maybe a little bit too much credit right now. I mean, it just with the matches that me and Funny have casted together, just at least the past like 4 or 5 matches have just been stomps. I think the farthest a match that we have casted has been 13-5 or 13-6 recently. And considering just the firepower that CSUN has, I think Sac State has a little bit of it too, but they just haven't shown anything together as a team and put, a win on the board yet. So, I mean, they could prove me wrong. I'm just going to go straight 13-3.
I'd agree.
I just think that's how it's going to be.
We haven't seen much from them. We'd like to. I don't think they work collectively together. It doesn't feel like that team meshes well. It seems like there is moments. It seems like everybody has glory moments, but it feels like you need the whole team to work together. I see a lot of individual play out of the side of SAC in all the games that we've casted, but not very much like teamwork. Nothing like CSUN Black. Like that was a coordinated team. That was full trust. We saw like Ben at hookah. The enemy team saw him, but he had faith in his players that they were gonna rain down suppressing fire. He's able to get 2 wall bangs for the team, shut down on the push going to B on Bind. That was huge, and I don't think we've seen that much of coordinations for some teams. But right now, SAC is very much lacking it in that department, and I hope to see that. I really do. I hope to see if there is a change. I want there to be a change. I definitely want to see SAC do better than what we all feel that they might do as a collective. But at the moment, I can't put my stocks in an 0-4 team. I would love to, because it's the underdog. I mean, the movie, right? Movie Hollywood version. The underdog always wins. But in these occasions, there's a lot of underdogs in the league, and so far the dominant stay dominant and the underdogs stay under. So it's going to be kind of crazy to see what happens in this game. It might be another quick one, just snap of the finger, we're done. 13-3, 13-6, 13-8, whatever it may be. I feel like it's going to be gone. Maybe 13-0. They put on a dominant hoping for that 13-0. Put a dominant performance. So,
I mean, we do see SAC starting on defense and CSUN starting on the offense side or the attacker side. So we're gonna have to see where they start getting that lead right now with this starting pistol rounds.
This is going to be really huge for them. Oh, with Spaghetti opens up with the first blood. Kaizen returns it on Ayers. Now it's a 4v4. Omaru, though. Darian gets shut down. It's a 3v4. They're doing well. Omaru again!
Omaru getting those pistol shots. This is where you start getting that momentum. Another shot.
So
Already starting off with that
play
3.
by Omaru. It's just hitting all the headshots. I mean, he's getting a lot of individual kills to start, right? Cypher is hanging there on elbow, kind of alone, and got picked for it. Thought he might have a flank opportunity, but Quiz is going to be able to steal one back in a 2v1 situation. Still has a little bit of health to work with and a couple of smokes.
I will say, you know, as you were saying, Funny Man, they do have some good players, but their together team, you know, just how they work together just isn't there as CSUN Red is. You know, they have full trust in all of each other, and even though Quiz is a great person or a good, you know, good player, it's just that team, you know, having that coordination with your team is really important in this type of game.
It feels like a bunch of individuals, you know, like that's how I could see it. But just want to give a quick shout out to Omaru for ending that game with a 4K. Basically almost got an ace, shut down 4 players by himself, and puts up the game 1-0. They're going on to the next round. We're not seeing too much investment from the side of CSUN. I think they're going to wait for the buy round coming next round to really invest. And I think that's a really smart money decision of how to manage it because they want to wait until then.
Just trying to get some shots off through that smoke.
The stack. They're trying to go quick. I don't know if it's going to work out.
Darian did not get any shots off. That was not a good move for him. Wow, these attackers are really pulling it off right now. This could be looking, I mean, I know it's a quick prediction, but if they're playing like this the whole time, this could be a 13-0 game.
Yeah, it has a potentialness to be a quick one, but it's not too bad that round, right? They were, you know, Sac State was trying to pull off something quick, and I mean, when you got pistols like that, I mean, sometimes you just got to try to catch the enemy team off guard, but I mean, when you run into all 5 members of the enemy team sitting right there mid, it's kind of hard to do that. So, good readiness by CSUN to take that round.
And it looks like we get a roster change as well as Spaghetti moves over to the Omen, and Monkey Man is now going to be the Killjoy. I've seen some people kind of worked on that. I wonder why the changes happened, but I mean, so far, so good for the team. They're still being dominant. Ayers able to get the first blood again for the side of CSUN. We're seeing investments coming in towards A, trying to keep down people. Psycho and Quiz having it guarded here. And if you look at the map, they're starting to get the rotation. They're starting to understand, like, hey, we need to get over towards A because it looks like CSUN's going to be pushing in here.
See, Psycho trying to get this kill off him, trying to hold this point right now. Coming into a 4v4.
Looks like a rotation starting to come out as Omen's the only one left on B. Monkey gets a little drive-by pick on Quiz, and they're going to make a rotate to the B bomb side. And that'll be a potential 4v1 on the bomb as Raze and Breach are still staying there. You see the Omen rotating over to elbow, and we should see the bomb go down here with only 40 seconds left.
We're already having the hype chat, you know, the hype train starting for Monkey Man as well. Seems like, you know, plays by Monkey Man are really going to be seen as a good thing.
That was a nice little teleport, though, by Rux. Able to get the kill. 3v3 right now in the series. And we got both teams have players hurt on the side. So they're basically a one-tap. We're going to see how they're able to answer with the bomb being planted over by the B bomb site. So it's going to be huge. Spaghetti
getting 2 right there. Putting it to a 2v1. Still having that plant down. That time factor. What a great play by Killjoy by Monkey Man right there, just having his sentry and his right behind it, having both, you know, having to shoot towards.
Yeah, smart play hiding behind it and just letting the turret take the first shots, right? I mean, that's the advantage of that turret. Let the turret be your scout and be the distraction, and that's what the turrets are the best at, right? Being distractions, being that little, you know, annoying robot that just, you know, dinks away your health and forces you to look at it, and so that's gonna take CSUN up 3 rounds and another good start, right? And they're getting first bloods, right? There's a pick there at Shower, and they keep getting those first bloods, like we keep saying. That's going to be what's going to lead them to victory.
I'm starting to see CSUN black. I'm having flashbacks right now.
Look at that fidget with that shotgun, just a straight headshot, no problem at all.
I mean, these rounds are just accelerating before we can even say anything, right? I mean, there's already been 4 kills that have happened. Bomb's already going down on A. 4v2 situation looks like it's already going to be going 4-0 unless Rux can get a sneaky shotgun kill right here.
Yeah, I mean, Rux might be able to get 2 up, but now they all know he's coming. He gets 1 off. Is he going to be able to get the other anymore? Nope. He walked right into an onslaught right there.
Man.
Yeah, walking into this 4-0. Their economy's hurting on that other side right now. You know, they don't have any more loss bonuses, so this is it. They got to start winning.
Quiz already trying to invest into an operator and trying to pull something out, so they might, you know, have a shot at turning this game. So it's going to be really important for Quiz to position well and get first bloods right. If Jets start going off with the op, that would be the momentum change.
I mean, assuming, you know, they know that, you know, Fitch or not Fit. I'm messing up my words now, but assuming that they know that he has the op, they're probably going to want to take him out. If they take him out, that's a heavy investment that just gets lost right off the bat.
Well, just the biggest thing that I wanted to mention is analyzing right now the side of the defense. Everybody's playing individually. I don't see anyone playing together, anyone really trying to think about like a solution as a cohesive team. More like, hey, I'm a solution. I'm Quiz. Quiz is a great player, and I'm not knocking him. He's great with the op, and we already see him putting pressure on the team on the field. But he's like, I'm the op player. I'm going to put pressure. I'm going to do everything for the team. But when Quiz goes down, then who's the answer? Oh, well, somebody steps in like Raised or somebody else, and nothing happens. But as we can see, Quiz is getting the pushes. Darian falls down. Ayers is the last one alive, 4v1, and we'll see how it rolls.
He could pull out the clutch. I mean, that operator that Quiz has is definitely deadly in his hands. Something he probably does practice with a lot. But now Quiz is down. They do not have the op player anymore.
Oh, nice try.
I really thought he was going to get that shot off, too.
Yeah, he was rushing, feeling confident, but finally a round on the board for SAC State, and that's definitely going to come off the back of Darian and Rux, right? They were able to link up together, check B long, and they're able to trade 2 kills real instantly. So finally we see some coordination coming out of SAC State, and that's what happens, right? When you have somebody next to you where you can team shoot, you know, get kills together, and they got 2 kills, backed out real quickly, made it a 5v3, and I mean, made it real hard for CSUN to try to do anything that round.
It's going to be pretty big. Right now it's 1-4. They're starting to answer. Quiz is trying to make something happen for the team. I think he's the outstanding player on the side of SAC State with a couple followers, but I don't see any supports around him. So that's the thing that kind of sucks, right? You got such a great player. He goes down, though. Who's there? No one. And that's what you don't want, it to be no one.
And Quiz already being the first one down, that's probably going to switch up the team a lot. Fidget now has the operator. He's switching it around.
That was an answer.
That was an answer.
Anything you can do, I could do better. That's how I see that moment. That was a slap to the face, straight to Quiz. I know he's not happy about that one.
Even with Amaru having, I think, what was it, like 13 health or 13 HP, he's still going strong. He's not being taken out yet. Still making sure he helps out his team as much as he can. Oh man. Damn, already taking out the whole team.
Rux with a huge 2K. Then had Psycho follow with 2. The team is looking great. I don't know. They're looking like they have some life right now. Like they want to prove the world wrong. But then again, who knows? It's changed all the time, over and over and over. We have Fidget right now rolling through the back, trying to save the op because it's a huge investment. 5,000 on the map. They don't want to lose that. But as we look at the mini map here, I think he's just going to let them have the time and not even worried about it. But the Cypher might get into the engagements right now.
Yeah,
good plays by Fidget.
Great plays, and that's a huge investment. That's something you don't really want to lose that at all. 5,000,
I mean, especially it's 5. Yeah, 5. That's 5 Gs. That's not easy to come by.
Well, if you're CSUN Black, you can have 9K all the entire time.
We have seen some economies, right, in these, stomps that we've casted. I mean, we've definitely seen some economies built up real well where you've seen multiple players that are easily, 6,500 plus in money. But as of right now, you're not going to see that too much in this game. SAC stayed able to take 2 rounds back-to-back on the board, get that little win bonus going. But 4 ults for the side of CSUN, so they might be able to answer back this round. Is going to have a slow start to the round. They're just trying to feel it out and see if they can get a pick. But you see Raze and Breach are kind of playing chill. Rux and Quiz are linking up over on B long. I mean, there's nothing going to be happening right now. I mean, it's actually a pretty nice defensive setup.
It's going to be really huge for the defensive Raze just on that corner waiting outside of showers. Going to be a huge opening kills, but let's see how he's able to answer. He gives up his position right away. They know they're coming through showers, pushes out. 2 people still in showers. They're going to get a couple flooding in through mid. Let's see how they make this work.
Ooh, Ares almost got that shot off on Heaven right there. See Spaghetti trying to come up behind him.
Killjoy going to come out. Rux is going to TP to get any information. Actually doesn't even see anybody, so is able to complete the teleport. And some patience might be able to have a good pinch with Quiz trying to op over the site.
I know Quiz is there.
Up there.
And still, Ares gets taken down right there.
But Rux just got trapped. They smoked it, Nano swarmed it, so they definitely knew he was going to be coming there. And Quiz definitely need to save the off this round.
He's trading out the off.
Might be dropping it. Might actually trying to go for the big clutch. I mean, the Killjoy is low, and we've seen Jets pull off nasty plays, but not when you're going up against Monkey Man.
Not able to connect any of it. Monkey Man definitely does have his shots on. Now he's lost that op. What another investment gone.
They had something going, right? I mean, 2 rounds in a row. I mean, granted that they would have still lost that in the end, but I mean, we just mentioned that the op is a critical weapon to have, not just for its monetary value, but for its, prowess in game, right? It is the 1-click, 1-kill adventure, right? Just scope down and, all you got to do is just relive your old duck hunting days. So tries to go for the cheeky clutch and it's going to cost him.
Those big things, the amount of pressure that it leaves on the map.
Sometimes going for that clutch can be worth it, and sometimes not. It just depends on what you got. I don't, like Fidget played the other round before he had that operating. He definitely went back and just not going to lose it because he can definitely help his team out with it. Deleted. Monkey Man again with those shots being on, straight headshot on that Cypher.
Yeah, they're just getting tapped individually as the B bomb site will be there. There's a minute left in the round. IV2 could be going for another flawless round unless the Quiz and Breach decide to chill. But yeah, when they got some individual picks, opened it up, and the 2 rounds that Sac State got have now been answered right back by CSUN.
I mean, are we going to see, the defense team push right now? I mean, looks like Quiz is trying to get a shot off, but he might be losing that sniper again if he's not careful.
Yeah.
But Quiz able to get a pick off on Amaru.
Didn't have to peek that at all, and that's going to be a nice kill to help out the side of Sac State. But I think everyone else from CSUN is going to be smart, back off, and that's going to be 6-2 round on the board.
I don't know, guys. Like, seeing them right here, again, don't want to harp on it too much, but Quiz, awesome player. Great players out of the side of SAC as well. We have some other people that are shining, but
just working together as a team is just not there.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. What do you guys think that they need to change? Where does the changes need to happen aside from the team? Like, where are some other micro adjustments that need to happen in game right now?
I just think they need to become more trustworthy of each other and knowing, like, playing the game, like almost like you gotta have like a non-communication communication. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just that's how I feel like it is. Knowing when like one person's gonna rush in, there needs to be covering fire, or just knowing these small little things that just becomes more natural, more of a habit.
Yeah, they need to have a little bit of a buddy system going and continue that, right? The first round they got on the board was Darren and Rux linking up together to get 2 kills, back-to-back on B long, right? They need to sit, together a bit more and play together and get those trades right. I mean, You should be going into, 1v1, situations as little as you possibly can, right? And you see Spaghetti wins that 1v1, and they need somebody to link up with and need to play together so they can get those trades. But a lot of the times in the matches we've seen, it just doesn't happen. And Amura's going to be able to get one right here. Monkey Man sprays down Kaizen, Darian rolling over the bomb site, 4v2. Omen's got to rotate.
And just like that, in a blink of an eye, the game's changed.
That was a huge utility use for that Phoenix. It's really great. They're blocking off the sites. There is no sites for Quiz to really shoot. Oh, but we might see something here now as the
Rucks get airy. It looks like they're still able to keep the pressure on the spike plant. Taking out the Quiz. Fidget turning it around, saying, "What you can do, I can do better."
Losing the op twice, gets caught with ult out. Fidget turns on the Rux. Fidget is the star we've been looking for. 7-2 to CSUN.
We're getting close to that half-point mark, and it's definitely looking good for CSUN. I wonder if they're going to take it all the way and not give any more points over to SAC State.
I mean, if I was them, I would. That's the biggest point. You want to win. You want to get into certain places. You give yourself a lead, not just for cushion. So if you lose a couple rounds, like, hey, we're still in the lead. We still have the advantage in our side. But no, like, at the same time, you want to get your team in the lead. So you're not trying to do what we saw last match. They're trying to do a comeback from 12-2. Like, oh my gosh. That's just, not that it's impossible. It's just straining for anybody who's competed, trying to win that many rounds straight in a row without faulting at all. That's a pretty huge commitment.
Like, not saying it can't be done, but it's just like, it's very unlikely. There is a human element in everything we do, and we're bound to mess up.
Yeah, you have to have intense focus round after round, and the enemies would have to be messing
Amaru
up.
Getting Darian.
So.
Oh man, Amaru's is really getting his shots off. Same with Monkey Man. Right now, I'm seeing those two just be really strong on CSUN Red right now.
Oh, the Hunter's Fury is going to come out and tag up a lot of people in the spawn. Is basically Kaizen stuck, 20 HP. Whoever has the Marshall in the back, I think that's going to be Quiz.
Yeah, Quiz having that Marshall.
Gonna be gone. Oh, never mind. As they're all going to jump in. Quiz able to steal 2, but nothing happens in the end. 8-2.
I wonder if that's going to give him enough to get the operator.
It's just kind of, I don't know, like that moment, that was great from the side of CSUN. It's kind of sad, though, from the side of SAC. It seems like there's moments where you saw some of the players pause, where they just looks like they gave up. And then Quiz is trying to make something happen, and it looks like they're arguing right now. Really, the way they're playing their players, their actions show as their comms are probably not going so great. I mean, I wish we could listen to see what's going on, but at this point, I don't think they have an in-game leader, and Quiz is stepping up to try to be the in-game leader, and there's nobody following suit behind him.
Yeah, like you said, this team definitely is individualized, and they all want to have a piece of the glory. It's like, it's not about who's going to get more glory or not. It's just like, let's do this as a team. That's something that it's a giant. It's not a huge hurdle, but that's something you gotta get over as well as an individual person. It's not always about yourself, but it's about the team.
Darian with the kill on Spaghetti, though. And then we also had, again, Fidget one more time. Just tell Quiz, put down your op because I'm better at it than you. And we're seeing a huge push onto B. It's a 3v3. Let's see how the momentum's going to change, though. Fidget gets shut down by Rux. Ayers, though, able to get a double kill. Right now, it's a 2v1. Will he be able to get the kill? They know where Psycho's at. Ayers with a 3. And there it is.
Yeah, you see, like, this whole team right now, CSUN is just they're just one unit going in SEAL Team 6 style. They're just taking everybody out. If one goes down, they still are able to push and keep together and stay strong. After you get 2 kills or 1 kill on SAC State, it seems like they just fall apart.
Hey, Pierce, right now, you could probably have the 13-3 that you're looking at right now. You could probably be the first 5-head level champion caster that's been able to cast the winning team and the right prediction. I could see it right now. I don't know why, but it's going your way. I really feel it at this point, the way they're playing.
Let's go, man. Yeah.
You try to give them some points, you know, to hopefully just switch it around for them, but nah, it just seems like they're just falling apart.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the unfortunate things, right? When these teams they go down, you honestly just see them stay down, right? It doesn't look like these teams have the coordination yet to be able to stabilize and bring these rounds back, right? Like that's the one thing we see out of like the teams that are a bit higher up on the leaderboard is if they go down, I mean, they're able to really focus and bring it back, right? I mean, me and I think it was like one day a couple weeks ago where it seemed like every match in that day was like a comeback. One of me and Funny casted it was like, down like 13 or not 13 something. It was like 10 or 11 to something, but ended up going to like OT. And so some of the higher level teams, they're able to bring it back, but unfortunately some of the lower ones, they just don't have that coordination yet. And once they go out, just coordination probably with, eventual like deterioration in comms and
I mean, just that mentality.
Maybe even desire.
Being down already 8 points, it's like I can already feel the mentality of these players on SAC State, just like, man, we're not going to win. And that can really hurt your team too. It's like you could pull something out, but already given up, in your mind, you're already given up in the game.
Well, that's the biggest thing about competing is it's more of a mind game than it is a physical game. At the end of the day, we learn after you learn the certain button presses and things like that. That's muscle memory for the most part. You can always increase your aim and all that other stuff as well. But one of the biggest thing is the challenge of the mind. And if you don't win the mind game in game, you're not going to win the game, period, because that's the point that's going to get you from being at 210 or to reverse sweeping them and getting them 13-10.
What happened right there with Monkey Man? He was
just
I don't know. They were just going back and forth. That was kind of. I was surprised with that one. I thought Monkey Man was gonna take him out sooner. Sorry to cut you off, Funny Man. I just had to point that one out.
No, you're all good. It's looking like a 13-2. We got a couple people fragging in chat saying that they're gonna be 13-2 right now. That's what their prediction is. I kind of wish that was my prediction right now. That way I could be 5 head level casted, but it's not gonna happen. As Sacramento is really not performing as great as we hoped, It doesn't look like they learned from anything, but if they watch these VODs afterwards, like big thing Sacramento State, if you watch this VOD with our commentary on it, stop being individual players, learn how to play it as a team.
And that's the biggest thing that they're failing at right now. Playing as a team is definitely something that needs to be happening. This is a giant chess game for the most part. You need to make sure you use all your pieces together.
Yeah, especially when a lot of teams play rotations on the, offensive side. But it looks like we're actually going to see a rotation come out from CSUN to counter them on offense. I mean, this will be a full 5 stack. Let's see how they can do it. Monkey Man's already going to be spraying down 2. Amuru follows it up at the 3rd. This round's going quick before I can even finish a sentence. Amuru sprays a 3rd, 12-2, match point.
Match point.
I said 13-3. I was originally starting out thinking 13-2, but I gave the extra round, and I'm going to be like 95% 5-head, but,
Well, who knows? Maybe they can pull one out just for you. They can win.
Please, yeah. Get the gun round, just win that, and then, they get a gun round, and then choke the next one, and...
That's all that needs to happen.
I'm becoming a Sac State fan for just 1 round.
Let's go!
Let's go, Sac State. Let's go.
Come on.
I'm trying to get that 5-head level gameplay right there, but I don't know. It's not looking too good right now.
It's 4v4. Hey, there's trades happening. There's flashes coming. Kaizen's gonna try to push onto the site. Fortunately, though, Spaghetti's gonna get him. So I can just want to see. Look at the trade. Amaru in a situation, sprays one down. The trades are just there. They're simple.
Yep, that's it. 13-2. You were so close.
My gosh.
I'll take it, right? I mean, I didn't give him the credit. Close enough.
But I'm going to point something out here. 13-2, CSUN Black. 13-2, CSUN Red. I think that's pretty legit. At the end of the day, yeah, we didn't get a 13-0. I'm still disappointed. I'll say it. But we got a 13-2, 13-2. That was a phenomenal support performance by the whole entire team. The entire team is freaking positive. Holy smokes. 17-8, 17-8, 15-11, and 13-7, 12-5, and 9-5. Is my cam not on? I'm pretty sure I have it on. I can see myself.
And I think this has to be the biggest disparity in first bloods that I've ever seen, right? I mean, you look at the side of CSUN, 7, 2, 9, 10, 12 first bloods to 3.
Yeah, it's a 3. And those first bloods really change up a game as well. Like, especially with, SAC State. Once that first blood went out, it seems like they just fell apart.
Yeah, because teams usually when a lot of teams get first bloods, they get aggressive, right? And the other teams seem to struggle, knowing how to play a man down, right? I mean, it is possible to play a man down. You just got to know how to, like, again, link up with somebody. Try to find little disadvantages you can create around the map to get picks and even things back out, right? Just because you're down a man doesn't mean the enemy team won't make a mistake at some point, right? Somebody might get cocky, someone might get a little over peaky, and you can catch them off guard and easily, equalize things back. But yeah, I mean, usually when, so far in this league, when the teams with the first bloods, they capitalize, they finish it off, and they win. So I mean, going forward in the league, the biggest thing will be for these teams is just to stop getting picked early on, right? That sounds like such a forehead statement. Just don't die, lol.
Just don't
but
die.
I mean,
just don't get shot.
Just don't get shot. But I mean, it's kind of true for some of these teams because they just don't seem to know how to handle playing a man down.
Well, the biggest thing with the man down portion, like this team in particular, of course, the individuality between all of them, but the biggest thing that really sticks out, and probably most teams across the board, is that nobody's there for a trade. I mean, your entry fraggers are going in alone, and you're trying to have them as a one-man army, and cool. You get these one-man armies, you get these one-man and positions, but at the end of the day, the entry fragger needs to have a support. That support's supposed to be there for the trade to continue the chain to allow you to move forward. So even if you don't have a first blood and your entry fragger goes in, dies right away, but you're able to then answer the call as soon after as a support, that really can change the momentum of the game, because then you just have 5-4, and if support's able to come and even get 2 kills because their entry fragger is stacked with a support, at the end of the day, we're having trades, we're getting men down, we're getting the man advantage. That's the biggest thing. And for most teams around, I don't think they know how to play an entry frag as correctly. I wouldn't say that they don't know how to play it at all, their entry frags and their support. But for a team like Sacramento, it kind of hurts. It's a broken heart. They got great players on their team. I think we've seen all of them go off in past castings. Although their team didn't win, we've seen Quiz, we've seen Rux, we've seen Kaizen, Darian, and Psycho do amazing gameplays. That's great. Hey guys, you all got your hype moment. Now work together to get SAC a hype moment. That's my only saying. Like, as a team now, hype moment together, not individual.
Yeah, I mean, I guess after, yeah. And after, I mean, this match, I mean, there's really not much to say in the end, right? I mean, yeah, I just feel like, we just say a lot of the, just similar things, right? A lot of, yeah, I'm a little bit lost after these, right? Just the first bloods, the picks, the individual plays. It's just, I mean, I know we'll see the team step it up as we go on, but yeah.
I'm hoping to. I mean, they played outstanding tonight. As much as of course they didn't win. They only got 2 rounds on the board. The rounds that they did, Quiz did amazing. Rux, Kaizen, and Darian did some crazy things. I mean, even though they're negative, all of those players did get some crucial kills. So that's what really I commend them for. I just kind of I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I wish I could have seen better, but it's all good. Hopefully next time they're able to come and put a point on the board, but they're going to be sitting at right now 0-5, and they're going to allow CSUN Red to be 3-1. So that's going to be real huge for them. But This concludes our match 2, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had 2 CSUN teams end exactly the same score with some dominant gameplay. Shout out to both teams and shout out to the competitors as well as they played their heart out. But unfortunately, CSUN was able to just come and answer the call to glory at this moment. But don't go anywhere. In about 20 minutes, we're going to be starting the last match for tonight. So stay tuned as more Valorant's going to be played. And we will still be hosting myself, Funny Man, and also Muted with me. But unfortunately, we're going to have to say peace to the original, the G, the event. But great catch.
I will be signing off for the night.
07's in the chat.
07s. Hey, I know that one. That's Elite Dangerous right there. But hey, I'll see y'all later. This has been me signing off as the OG Bent. I will see y'all later. We'll catch you all on Friday.